Hey everybody, I finally started looking at the paperwork and I actually read some of the stuff. What I read, I was most interested in reading was the statements that Sharon made. Of course, she did 3 statements. She took a lie detector test. She failed that, of course. But statements that she made was, first one was completely different from the others. I'm still completely unsure on, because the first statement she said Mama was on the sofa. Second statement, Mama was on the sofa. Third statement, she found, this is after she got sentenced and got her time or whatever. In October they went back and questioned her again, and at that time she admitted to throwing a lit cigarette to the sofa. But at that time she didn't say if Mama was in her room, in the bed, or on the sofa. She stayed with this sofa, that Mama was passed out on the sofa for a long time. So I don't know if Mama was on the sofa, ran to the bedroom. I still don't have that. The last statement said she was in the bedroom, so I don't know. But she ends up coming out and saying that, you know, her and Tommy Borlaug passed. They were in the vicinity. I can't talk no more, so just try to understand. They basically watched the whole fire. Well, they went piss around for a little while, I guess. Well, no, they went casino. They went here, there all night. She was drinking, then she started doing crack, and which I don't believe that at all. They didn't have money for that. And the pills that they stole Mama's Valiums, poor thing, and went sell them. And it was to get beer, and it even came to a point where they went to the casino, because you know you could go to the casino and you could get a drink, but I mean they couldn't do it all night. But that last time she went to the house to steal some pills from Mama, was to get more beer, and that's whenever she threw the cigarette at the sofa, lit cigarette at the sofa, and they went, I don't know, whatever they did, but not long after they passed, and they seen that the trailer was on fire, and they watched the whole thing, and even watched when the ambulance pulled up, and they watched when the people came and picked her up, and she even knew about Mama's, like I said, I didn't even know about Mama being brought to Shreveport for an autopsy. She knew about it. Maybe I did know, but it's so foggy. So many things are so foggy from that time. I didn't know if right now I don't know if I'm coming or going, so I could imagine only then. And you know, I never thought about this wasn't supposed to be, I'm not supposed to be going through this. She's supposed to be in there 30 years, okay? This is the thing. I'm not supposed to be going through this right now. I'm not supposed to be rehashing all this shit from this, you know, almost 23 years. But I don't know what the laws or whatever the hell it is. And the 3 strikes you out, that's a bunch of bull, because she has 5 felonies. 5 felonies she has on her record. So this 3 strikes you out BS, I don't know where that come from. I've heard of it before. Apparently the legal system doesn't recognize it, and you can commit however many crimes and just get out. And she even admitted on, like I said, she got out from the fire from apartment complex, duplex, whatever. She admitted, I've been only out 6 months. She admitted on that paperwork, and only 6 months. And she had the, and Mama told me this before, and I don't even know what I told her. I think I told her, come on, Mama, come on. Once, okay, twice, no, you know. But she even admitted that Cotine thought that I was innocent. And Mama did tell me. Mama always said that she couldn't have done that. She couldn't have done that. But she just wanted to see the best in everybody, I guess. I don't know. But you can't. Mama should have did some investigating into her. I mean, the first time Mama met her was whenever she stabbed her child in '85. I remember that because I remember Mama introducing me to her as B, because they'd always call each other jailbirds. Look, this is B. And I asked Mama, what's she in here for? Oh, she stabbed her kid. Whoa, okay, red flag there. And then all these arsons. I mean, she had on her mind that from a long time ago, from a child, fire and kill. I mean, that's a psychopath, if you ask me. And continue to let her out. Continue to let her do her time. And continue to let her out. It just doesn't make any freaking sense. Like I said, people with drug charges are getting worse than this. I mean, goddamn. This don't make no sense. Tax fraud. Okay, tax fraud. Like it's, yeah, okay. I mean, hell, you could barely make it on what you bring home with all the taxes they taken through the year, much less what you have to pay at the end of the year. That's crazy, too. That's a whole other bullshit situation. But anyway, they have people, look at, what's his face? The Lion King. He didn't commit any murder. And even if he said he was going to pay somebody, that's not enough to put somebody in jail for 20 years. He's getting more harsh time and more punishment than this woman who has stabbed somebody, who has burnt places, and who has killed someone. The Lion King is getting more punishment in his life for allegedly saying he wanted to pay somebody to kill somebody. Come on, bruh. He's getting more punishment than her, who's freaking done all these crimes over and over and over. And I just don't, for the life of me, understand why the hell all these arsons, they had occupants of 2 or more every time. 2 or more every time had occupants. Wouldn't that be attempted murder on each one? On each person, if you set that place on fire knowing that they're in the house and they was asleep, to me that would be attempted murder. And why those wasn't filed? And why were the ones that was on Amanda and Mama for the Don Bernard trailer park, why were those dismissed? Something's got to be done here. I mean, god dang. And I've never heard of somebody like this. I mean, have y'all? Have y'all heard of somebody doing these kind of things and setting on fires in the parish? Like, have y'all heard of anybody like this? I haven't. And for her to continue, like, getting out, even when she gets out, like I said, and they, well, what's all this? Oh, yeah. They always got some stuff. Continuing with her getting out, if she gets out, all she's gonna do is set something on fire again. I mean, how many? You've done set places on fire 1,000,000 times. You done killed somebody. Finally, you killed somebody, and they're gonna. Yeah, she's gonna get out eventually, but she should not have the right to go up for parole. That's what I was told. That's the whole reason for all this. I was told she could not go up for parole. She'd have to do her time. Bottom line, that's it. It has nothing, no parole, up for parole. It has nothing about parole on her court documents. It doesn't, it has no early release for good behavior. It has that. Like, you know, this is ridiculous. This is just stupid ridiculous. And I'm this week, sometimes, I'm going to go to the DA and see what I can find, because I still a lot that I need. You know, I'm sure I got plenty. It's just I want to know everything. I want to just know. I'm to the point where I know what I'm going to say over there. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to say, and I know what's going to happen and everything. And I've got a lot of people come in, and I've had a lot of people make statements and everything, but at this point I want to know every freaking detail, and I think I have that right, being that I'm the only person for mama to fight for her. I'm the only victim, whatever. There's nobody else. There's me and Isaac. That's it. Nobody else. Because her other family members don't want to have nothing to do with it, which is fine, okay? But they do need to say something when they're called. They do need to say, oh, she needs to stay her whole time. Not just say let the courts deal with it. No. Don't say let the courts deal with it. Say she burned my sister. She needs to die in prison. She needs to do her time. Or don't say let her daughter deal with it. Yeah, of course I'm going to deal with it because I know about it this time. But say something on behalf of my mama. You think she would say that for you? No, she'd be fighting for you and for your justice or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. One more month, y'all. One more month. If I can make it to July 15, I'm going to be doing so good. Like I said, and after this, I'm going to have other things to bring up to hopefully give her a continuance of time, because she does not need to be let out in any shape or form. And another thing is, try to help other people get justice for overseen through under the carpet, through under the rug situations. Anybody that I can help, I will go above and beyond to help. Just a little knowledge I know, and I'm gonna be looking at some law books and all these statutes and 593 and all these numbers that don't make sense to me right now. And by the end of it, give me a year. I'll learn everything. I'll learn everything, but I do need to know this law. I need to learn this law system. Everybody does, because guarantee you, people are getting screwed left and right. Screwed left, right, center, everywhere. You name it. They're getting screwed. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I just had to come up here and say that, because her saying it, and like I said, that was after the fact. She did confess it and everything, and she did mention the fact that about mama getting the apartment, and that she was gonna go live with her dad, which nobody wanted her. But anyway, so yeah, it's been another day. It's been another great, glorious day of reading, and so all week I'll be doing the same as well. It's just every day. It's a lot, but I'll let y'all know anything else I find out. I'm gonna hit the other stuff tomorrow, all the court paper stuff tomorrow, court dockets or whatever, and I'm interested to see what I find out. But thank y'all for all y'all support, and I appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all soon.